see the bottom of the screen there, there's a mini-map, a slightly different style. I think this one's called Recon, I could be wrong.
Can we just highlight the fact that he took out Symphony, Huskers, and Jowo in that triple kill?
What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for another video here for you guys from the hotel. I am flying back home tonight, but I wanted to address the breaking news in regards to Black Ops 6. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and I sincerely all the crazy support you guys have been showing over the last couple of days with the COD Next broadcast. I've posted so many different videos, shorts, and I've sent plenty of other footage over the last 24 hours to the Detonated team to make sure plenty of articles are also going up on detonated.com, and you guys have been crushing it with Detonated's Twitter performance as well. Sincerely appreciate that. But I do have a big vlog coming up in the next couple of days. Today I was busy filming some bonus content, hence why this video is a little bit late. But in the background, we do have some gameplay of the Kill Aura mode that you're going to be able to play here in the multiplayer beta. It's something that is roughly similar to a mode that we saw in Cold War called Dropkick, and it's kind of like Bounty from Modern Warfare as well. I think the mode played pretty well. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. But real quickly, I do have to address that the Nuke is back in Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Cold War was the first Treyarch game to have an actual nuke streak that you can call in. The nuke didn't end the game, but the nuke here in Black Ops 6 does. That could of course change in the future, but the animation you see when a nuke goes off is crazy. I mean, the detail with the animation is wild. The skin literally melts off of the operators, which is pretty creepy to see, but yeah, it's great to see that they're going beyond just doing a nuclear calling card like we used to see in older Black Ops games. We have an actual nuke that somebody was cracked out enough to get over at the COD Next event. But when it comes to the gunsmith for BO6, a ton of new details also got shared during the broadcast yesterday. So apart from us seeing 12 all new weapons at launch we've never seen in any other COD before, again, that's 12 all new weapons, not 12 total weapons, they've also mentioned a pretty important change, a drastic one, let's say, for the gunsmith, and that is the fact that we're not going to be seeing a ton, and I mean a ton, of different attachments per category. If you guys are familiar with Modern Warfare, then you know there's like 50 different grips and reticles and stocks and a bunch of other options that really do increase the amount of time it could take to find the attachment that you want. I know you can filter them, but you can't search them, which makes it a little bit of a tedious process to maybe build that best meta loadout that you've been waiting to use. Now, it's also a breath of fresh air that there's little to no cons per attachment. You guys can disagree with Treyarch doing that, and that's fair, right? You're entitled to your opinion, but I like the fact that nearly all the attachments are pretty viable, which is going to make for some interesting meta loadouts for multiplayer, Warzone, and later zombies. I think with that fact, that just means you're not going to have a bunch of, again, useless attachments that nobody out there is ever going to use. Seems like there can always be a fun combination of attachments on just about every build. But speaking of builds, they've also introduced global weapon builds, and it's actually really simple as to how this works. I have seen a bit of confusion online, but thankfully I was able to get a bit more context from the COD Next broadcast. So as they confirmed in their tweet, and then I'll break it down, with this new system, any change you make to a weapon build or blueprint immediately permeates everywhere that weapon is equipped. Includes attachments, camos, stickers, and charms. Want a new weapon site for your favorite BO6 weapon? Apply it in MP and it's automatically equipped in Zombies and Warzone 2. Now, I'm assuming the way this works is you could of course have several different builds for a weapon, because at the menu when I played Black Ops 6 there was an option to create a build, so I'm assuming you can make, you know, a couple per weapon so that you're not stuck with the exact same attachments on that weapon in every game mode. But I think this is especially helpful if, let's say, you're always going to run the same magazine on a certain LMG regardless if you're using that weapon in MP, Zombies, or Warzone. That just means you don't have to re-equip that attachment or search for it when you hop into a different mode. I think that's phenomenal. However, I do know that the meta weaponry for Warzone and multiplayer, and hell, even Zombies, could be drastically different when it comes to what attachments you're going to use. So in that case, you're still going to have to build out the weapon a bit differently in each game mode, but in the event that you're going to use the same reflex or mag or one of the attachments for sure in every mode, and you know you're going to do that, then this feature is certainly going to come in clutch. Now, something that's also been heavily implied from the COD broadcast, but isn't exactly confirmed, I'll bring it up anyway, is the fact that progression during the Black Ops 6 beta may actually count towards your XP progression in Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. So what I mean by that is that as you level up in BO6, that XP should transfer to MW3 so that it won't actually impact your ability to hit max rank in Season 5, or depending on where you are in the MW3 level grind. This would be great so that you don't feel like you're missing out on a bunch of levels in the current Call of Duty, which still has another season left, by the way. So this is great, and we saw something similar to this with the preseason of Modern Warfare 3, where you were still able to grind through your MW2 Season 6 Battle Pass while MW3 was released. Maybe they'll have something similar this time around as well as we get closer to the first season of Black Ops 6. But amongst one of the biggest changes we're going to be seeing in Black Ops 6, and is a bit of breaking news that just came out today, this is confirmed by Lawrence Metten. He is an associate director over at Treyarch, a phenomenal dude. It was a blast talking with him at a couple of different events. He did confirm on Twitter, camos in Black Ops 6 do not require any weapon level to unlock. This means you do not have to max out a weapon in-game to start unlocking its base camos or even the masteries. So that means day one, even if your weapon is level 1, or I'd assume it's going to be like level 2 or 3 if you use it a little bit, then you can already start getting every camo available for that weapon. Previously, you'd either have to max out a weapon to get all its base camos, or at least hit a certain level so that particular camos could be unlocked, and then you have to get to the end of the weapon progression to get all the camos, right? That's how the weapon camo system has worked for quite a while, so this is a really shocking change that, if anything, is going to make obtaining a mastery camo like Dark Matter that much easier. And this is great for those out there that maybe don't like a certain weapon in particular, but just want to get the camos for it so that you can progress yourself towards the mastery unlock. This is huge. Let me know how you're feeling about this down below in the comments. In yesterday's video going over the Nuketown reimagining called Sandhouse, I did give you guys a preview of all mastery camos for multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. These previews were provided during the COD Next broadcast, so I've already seen a lot of mixed reception on some of the camos, but some pretty positive reception on the fact that Dark Ether is a bit reactive, similar to BO4. It kind of pulses as you shoot and use the weapon, which I think is pretty damn sweet.
Alright guys, just got to the airport and another update ended up releasing about Black Ops 6 camo. Shout out to Lawrence over on Twitter for providing another update. You guys may have missed it, and I wanted to go ahead and re-render this video with this information because of how cool it is. So it was confirmed camos are broken into 3 different categories throughout BO6. The first one is military, requiring you to get different headshot milestones, and that'll end up being a part of 9 different camo unlocks. The second category is going to be special, and as confirmed here, that will include 2 unique camos unlocked through challenges tailored to the gun's playstyle, equip unlock specials to any weapon. And then lastly, we're going to have the mastery challenges. So that's how the progression is going to work with BO6 camos. The Wi-Fi is actually pretty good here, so it'll be easy to re-render this video and get this info out there. But without further ado, let's resume with the rest of the video.
An exclusive camo that is going to cost upwards of $350, and let me be clear about that. This bonus camo does come with the Wonder Waff replica, which costs $350 over at the COD shop, so technically you could say the statue itself does cost $350, but the camo is essentially free, a free add-on. But if you're one of those people that just wants the camo, because there are some folks out there that will buy this for the camo, then you're going to end up saying it's probably amongst one of the most expensive camos in Call of Duty history. The camo itself looks like gold lightning, and it's unclear if it's animated or not. I'm sure you're gonna have folks out there reviewing it as soon as it does release, but let me know how you're feeling about this bonus camo as well. I've done this a couple of times with the COD Online shop where they'll actually add a camo unlock or one code for the camo in the purchase of a certain replica or statue, so I'm not too surprised about this one, but I'm curious if this will end up being one of the more rare camos in Black Ops 6. Now, as of yesterday, Call of Duty did kind of hint that something was going to be announced today, so a lot of folks were speculating that maybe the beta was going to start early. Now, unfortunately, that's not the case, and I'm kind of grateful for that because I'm not home yet. I would like to stream day 1 of the beta, but they did confirm today the beta does begin as of tomorrow, as we all thought. Now, there was a blog post that also went out with that info today, which kind of confirmed something that nobody's really talking about. So the game mode you're seeing in the background here, called Kill Order, isn't going to be available until weekend 2. We also have maps like Babylon and Stakeout, which are also being saved for the second weekend, and a fan favorite mode that I didn't expect to see this soon, Gunfight. So obviously we already have strike maps that are suited for 2v2 and face-off, so I'm happy that we have a face-off version of Kill Order, and the fact that we're going to be seeing Gunfight during the beta is honestly a nice surprise. So let me know how you're feeling about the game mode in the background. Do you guys like the concept of it? And also, do you think we're going to be seeing the return of Gunfight tournaments at some point in the Black Ops 6 life cycle? I think it was a nice addition to Cold War. I think it came out during season 1 or 2, and you could start earning rewards by just winning tournaments. I think it was cool to see the bracket system, and I'm pretty confident that they're going to end up adding this back into Black Ops 6, because why not, right? They're building on everything that's worked so well and everything that was great about just about every other Black Ops game. And I'm pretty hopeful that we're going to see the return of these in Black Ops 6. I mean, it worked so well as a system for Cold War, I'd be surprised to not see that return, because Black Ops 6 is a big blend of so many fantastic features that have been seen in several different Black Ops games. But last and certainly not least, they also confirmed 100% calling cards. So we're going to be seeing 100% challenges in multiplayer, zombies, and even the return of Dark Ops. Now, not only are we getting Dark Ops in MP and Zombies as we usually get, we're also going to be seeing Dark Ops inside of Warzone. I'm not kidding, right? Those are challenges that aren't explained to you in the menus and have to be discovered randomly or by chance through the community. And then of course, once Dark Ops challenges do get revealed, you'll see an article on Detonated and plenty of coverage from various content creators going through those. But there's also those secret rewards that they have not mentioned a word about for hitting level 1000. So I'm assuming throughout the seasons they'll add in more levels or more prestiges, but regardless, day one there is a classic prestige system with a level 1000 grind. And they've already mentioned yesterday that you'll be able to bring an item when you prestige, kind of similar to those prestige tokens that we saw, I think it was in Black Ops 4. You're able to take one item of your choosing every time you prestige. So if you have a favorite weapon or a favorite perk or an attachment, you can choose that item to bring with you once you hit prestige, which resets all your progress. Now, to be clear though, prestiging does not affect camo progress in any way, shape, or form, nor does it affect any of the challenges that you can do inside of Black Ops 6. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the breaking news in regards to not needing to level up a weapon to the max or at all to actually earn camos? Also, let me know how you're feeling about the brand new Nuke, the upcoming challenges, and even the global weapon builds. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.